Good morning, Margarita. So for all my folks that are watching, perhaps watching this video, I introduced Margarita to you a couple weeks ago and we talked about actions and loving yourself. And I sent a video out. So this is a sequel to that video. And Margarita is going to talk to us a little about the stresses and the problems that cause us to not take the actions that we want to take. And so today she's going to cover some of the things behind that. And then she's going to give you something you can actually do, actual action you can take today. So good morning, Margarita.
Good morning, Dolores.
Welcome here.
Thank you. Thank you.
So Margarita, we talked a couple of weeks ago about loving yourself and how important it is to do that in order to become who we want to be. So now today, can you delve a little bit deeper into some of the issues behind us not loving ourselves, and then maybe give a brief action that people could take right now to get started?
Yeah. Yes, I do. So it is my program, The Love Force. The Love Force is love yourself by action. Because if you don't do any actions, even if it's evil actions or good actions, you need to go into your heart to see how your heart and the subconscious mind handle it, right?
Right. So in other words, it's not really going to happen unless you take some steps to make it happen.
Oh yes, you have to face it, right?
Right.
So now I want to show you the stress.
Okay.
So don't be feared. You don't be afraid. So here it is.
Wow.
The stress, the mind, and the motion. And then it's going on and on and on and on.
A vicious cycle.
And on and on and on and on.
Definitely a vicious cycle.
Yes.
For most people, it's been going on and on for years. It's time to put a stop to it, right?
Yeah. And you know, in your brain and in your mind, it sucks in, you know, it's like a house. There is a dust everywhere, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And this dust thing is in your subconscious mind. Mm-hmm. And this is what I'm going to do if you come to my program and clear out of everything. I did this for 24 years. Mm-hmm. And you know, your mind is like some focused on this circle, right? Mm-hmm. And the subconscious, you don't know how the subconscious work, and yet, and you feel the feelings, mm-hmm. sadness and anger and you know.
Right. And then we find things to do to cover those up if we don't want them.
Yeah, we cover up.
Pushes them down even further, right?
Yeah. Then you push it down. Mm-hmm. But this is not the action I want you to take.
Right.
And if you have a little issue, or you have emotional things to do, right? So face one thing and then face it. Mm-hmm. You know, face it. And then if you're finished with that, you have to have next thing. And
So
then,
one
and
at a
then,
time.
and when you do it, you're clear your mind,
Oh, okay.
you know,
Okay.
like
So
you,
make that into little bite-sized pieces, in other
yeah, a
words.
little bit, and then you go into your mind, and subconscious mind can trigger you, and you you are facing it, not
Standing your
running
ground.
around.
Oh, okay, not running from it. Yes.
Now, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do
Right.
it. Yes,
Right.
I'm
Yes.
going to do it.
Yes. Okay.
And then the next one, there is millions of issues, thousands of issues, some stressful people don't know about. Do you know that? And then if you open your heart, then you are happy and
Right.
joyful.
Right.
And this here, and then here, and you can love yourself by actions. It's not about the ego. I am so brave. No, that's not it, because that's the ego. I want to do this, and then you say that I'm going to do it now.
So go ahead. I was just going to say, do you have an action we could do now, or do you finish what you're going to say? But
yes. And then if you have an issue, a little issue, face it. And then maybe you can have an issue. What is your issue?
well, I have the issue of procrastination when there's something really important that I need to get done. I always find other little things that need to be done as well, but are not as important. And then I run out of time. So procrastination, I guess, would be an issue that I'm trying to master.
So what is the issue? 3 issues.
So besides procrastination, you mean, or what?
Yeah.
Well, procrastination doesn't allow me to get some of the work done that I need to do for my business. And then when I don't get it done, I start to feel, I guess, bad about myself, or upset or stressed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's why I do this. You know, because this you must look into your subconscious mind, and then clear your brain, and then make a list, N, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
Okay, so what would be on that list?
What is your list?
Of what? Things I want to get done, you mean?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I need to get a script written and a video made for my business. And then I need to book a time, like to do a Facebook Live event. So I need to get that booked.
Yes.
Those are kind of the main things right now.
And what is it in your subconscious mind that irritates you?
Or stops you from doing it?
Yes.
I think it's a bit of, I think it's kind of a perfectionist nature where I want to know everything, the answers, exactly how to do it. I want to do it right. Maybe fear of making a mistake, something like that. I've been kind of dealing with this, so I'm getting those ideas.
So is fear your issue?
Yes, it could be. Yep.
Yes. Then you take it and you look at your fear. And then, yeah, I'm going to open my heart. I'm not scared anymore.
Okay.
You know, when I had the PIP operation in February, and I went to the doctor, and I didn't know I was scared. And then when I went to that doctor, and in the night I said, now, wow, I have had so much fear, I didn't know it. And then I got rid of it.
Good.
And now I am very, very, it was very, very
So to
good.
get rid of that, what do you do? Do you do some breathing exercises?
Yeah, you can have breathing exercises, but if you, like I said, I didn't know I was fearing this
Yeah.
operation, and then the doctor was sort of, we know he remissed me to the hospital to the real surgeon,
Oh.
and then and I yeah. So in my mind, it's like, oh, have I fear? I have fear. No, no, I'm gonna get rid of this.
Yeah.
So this has come up. It's
So awareness then really is the first step, right?
awareness, yes, yes.
Okay.
And if you have a list, three parts. The first one you must do now, and then you don't worry about the other. And then when you're finished with that, yes, no, I have done that. And then the next one, what is that?
So one step at a time,
Yeah,
one action at a time,
yeah.
right?
Because
Okay.
otherwise, this this bat eat you.
So then what you're saying from my three things, what I need to do is just to pick the first most important one and do it. Don't worry about
Yes,
anything else. And
yes,
then once that's done, go to the next one
yes.
and put everything on a list and then
Jip,
give them the
jip, jip,
priority,
jip,
right?
jip. Yeah.
Right. Right. All those little things that I want to do first could just go at the bottom of the list, but they're still there. Then I will
Yes.
get them. Right.
There's just three things, not more. And then you do them three things, and then you can have another list and put and 1 through 3.
Right. Okay. Good. Okay. That's excellent.
And
So,
then it's like miniature, a very small issue. If you are
well,
if you are
that's good.
angry, and if you are sad, that issue, how do you clear that?
Right. So basically, one thing at a time, little bits at a time, because it's overwhelming to look at the whole problem, right?
Right.
So if you have one problem, one thing, just do that. Do it now.
To remove stress, we have to see all the issues. It's like 10,000 issues, and then it is right. And then
Hmm.
you grab the way that you're very fearful too, and take care of that. And then, like me, then when I went to the doctor.
Hmm. Right. Okay. So, Margarita, do you still have, you were offering free consultation, a chance for people to talk with you for a session and decide whether this
Yes,
is
I
going to
have
happen?
a
You still
free
have some time?
session for you, because um, this is I like connect with my clients,
Hmm.
and uh, everyone who is seeing this, you have a 45-minute free session, and you can email me, so that we can talk together, and then we have a connection like Dolores and I.
Right. Okay. So then what I'll do is I'll post that email address under this video or with this video.
Yeah.
And anybody can just connect with you, send you an email, and then you'll set up a time. And then they can chat with you. There's no pressure in this chat. It's just
No pressure, no pressure.
for them to really find out and for you to find out if you can work with them.
Right.
And gives you an idea of what their needs are. And if you decide to work together, then you have
Yes.
an idea about how to help them.
Yes, and then I share some pieces of the love force.
Right.
Because stress is so horrid. It's so horrid. And if you don't connect into your heart, that force couldn't open.
Right. And then, as you're saying in the beginning, unless we take some action, it's not going to happen. Right. So if somebody's watching this and is really feeling the need, it's really important that they do take some action, because otherwise the vicious cycle will just go on and on, and it can get worse too.
Go on. And now I said here, face the thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right.
Flying into the heart.
Right. Okay.
That's you. Yes, that's you, my clients.
Right. Okay.
And you.
And me. Yes.
And me.
Right. Okay. So that's great, Margarita. So thank you for taking some time to chat with me and to explain a bit more about what you do. And if there's anybody watching that would like to chat with you, I really encourage them to send the email and book a time and follow through, because that's part of the action, isn't it? Is actually following through.
That's the action, yes.
Yeah.
And the program is a long program, 3 months. And if you don't have any money, I could spread it out.
Mm-hmm.
I have a client now who said, I have no money, but then I said, one session every month.
Yeah, so you can make it work for the person.
Yeah. And this was my first client who did that.
Right. Yeah, so Margarita is very easy to work with, as you can tell. She wants to help you. She's got lots of experience and lots of knowledge. So make the first step, set up the call, and decide from there.
Oh, yes.
So thank you, Margarita.
Blessings.